welcome. If you were curious what my settings were, go back and pause that before we start the round here at Lincoln Greens, a Pac-Man course, so you know it's going to be tight and designed well. Starting off on one. A little dark in the sim room that day, so apologize for the swing cam. We're off on one. It is a par 4, 400 yards in the rough, and then short in a bunker. Chipping out of the bunker 29. I said in the opening title, just like a really steady round. We're going to see a lot of this little par, save, move on to the next hole type of golf. Not a bad place to be. My actual game at the moment is okay. Played outside a little bit before it got cold and played pretty good. Hit some balls well. Took a couple rushed swings, bad swings. Gotta work on tempo. I'm also having a little bit of a crisis of like when to hinge the wrists. If I hinge them early, it feels good, but the club gets sucked in, and then I gotta really release everything all at once, it's powerful sometimes. Or I can wrist hinge really late, like at the top, and that creates some lag early, but also has disadvantages of timing, so still kind of think through that in my own game. Finding the fairway here. Got 124 left. This should be one we go for. Pulled it. A little shut face today. I just bought a gap wedge online on eBay. It's a forged Cobra King Forge Tech gap wedge. I wanted a 48 degree gap wedge that had some forgiveness, and this one was the copper version, which I think looks cool. And I got the head only for pretty cheap, so I'll just swap those heads. Or I actually might have a new shaft. I can make a whole new club and just go from there. We are +1 through 4. Like I said, just kind of have a case of the pulls. Seems to be the main issue. Trying to hit a big draw here. Let's see. Oh gosh. Went right through the tree. And long, and here's another one of those little chip save for pars. I've also gone to an interlock grip for a few rounds. Another fun little change to see kind of what the differences are. And hole 6, another bad swing. Spinny, lazy. If we would have hit the cart path, that would have been nice, but 290 on this par 5 6th hole. And that didn't fade at all. 107 left. Still an opportunity for a birdie here. Nope, not if you pull everything. I was doing my workout with this one too, so you can imagine all the missed greens and fairways so far have not been enjoyable. Seventh hole, short par 4, 3, 6, 4 on the card. We are playing the white tees here. Look like our first real swing. Ends up about 109 away. Would be good time for a birdie. Not quite, it was on line, but didn't get back there. Awesome par 3 here, surrounded by bunkers and water, 132. It's gotta sit right over the pin. But I mean, it ended at 142, so we gotta take a different club there, or choke up, or do something to try and control that flight. 9th hole upcoming, Lincoln Greens. Like we said, a Pac-Man course put together nicely. Seems like a really nice country club course or something like that. 153 left, barely hitting the fairway. I kind of like the action I have going. It's just hands are flippy or something. This one coming back onto the green, luckily, saving par. And the front 9 at +1. Like a pretty ugly +1, but 10th hole starts off with an okay drive. Only 93 mile/hour club speed, so kind of a fairway finder. I don't know what that was. Missed our target by like 30 yards and then chunked it. +2. Bogey on the card. Oh, Jesus. Some really bad swings, and to be at +2, probably a blessing. I think that's part of getting better at golf, is when you're not hitting the ball well, how can you still get closer to the hole? And on this par 5, we got 112. This one's going to be short. Jeez. Oh, just barely getting there. For a par on 11. Let's head to 12. 328. Should be able to get a short wedge in there. Looks like just a 3-wood off the tee. I love that club. I can pretty much count on that shot 228, 225 whenever I need it, and that's pretty good. This one looked good right off the bat, but it's a little bit long and not gonna rip back or anything. Alright, 13 is a long par 3, 221. It's gotta be like that same shot. Nope, doesn't like it. Oh wow. Amazing kick left and a no spin, like heel ball gets there. Interesting. Zoom over to 14. A lot of these last like 4 or 5 holes have been really similar, like a 3 something that just dog legs to the left a little bit. Really hitting some wacky spinny shots. See if we can dial one in. 138. I liked that. Oh. Can't be mad at that. Really good shot. Just outside the birdie circle. 15. Got a couple holes left here. If you want to see some more courses in GS Pro or some more rounds played by me, check out the D-Lud Golf channel. We are organizing these by creator. And then you got the full catalog videos. Last I checked, there was 600 and something courses, so a lot to check out. I try and get the newest ones nowadays before these course designers bring out 15 new ones again. And the same type is almost like rinse, repeat each hole. Let's see if we can break the nonsense here. No, that was a terrible strike. Only 131 ball speed. Something horrible happened to impact. 153. I really like that swing. It looks like compact. It looks to the ball. It looks through. It's 3 degrees out to in with a straight face. Almost was a birdie. Sitting at +2, still 17. And yeah, just didn't repeat it. Everything about the last swing was good. Try and do it one more time with that swing and gave up at impact or something. Trying to find 19 now to save par, and of course, why not? Last hole, 18, just under 400 yards, par 4, and an okay drive to end. It's going to be right, but at least it had decent numbers. Catches a bit of the cart path, and we'll be hitting pretty short iron here. Fading it back. Go in. Oh. An ending with a birdie is always good. Look at that, a 73. Only a +1 after all that. I think the stats will be mediocre. 50%, 50%, 2 sand saves, and 1 birdie. We'll see you at the next course. Peace.